Now, Paul reveals a divine timeline here, the revelation of the Antichrist, the man of lawlessness. It is systematically tied to the apostasy, and of course, when the Antichrist is revealed and he causes havoc and he goes after the saints, well then, many who will think of their bellies instead of remaining faithful to the Lord, they're going to worship the Antichrist. We will have an episode about that later on. But right now what I'm saying is this. Yes, it is tied to the Antichrist. Yet, I want to point this out tonight. We do not have to wait until the Antichrist is revealed, because his spirit, which is from the devil, has already been at work. It has. So the Apostle John explicitly explains that the spirit of the Antichrist was already operating in the world even during their time, during the first century church. So if you have your Bibles, turn to 1 John 4 verse 3. 1 John chapter 4 verse 3, and we read, "And every spirit," listen now, "that does not confess Jesus is not from God. This is the spirit of the Antichrist, which you have heard is coming, and even now is already in the world." Think about it. The Apostle John wrote about it, around in the 90 AD or so. And so the spirit of the Antichrist, he said, has already been working. And he reiterates this idea in his second letter. So we jump to 2 John 1, in 2 John chapter 1, verse 7, and he wrote this. So follow me along. "For many deceivers have gone out into the world who do not confess Jesus Christ as coming in the flesh." This is a deceiver and an antichrist. So, in a previous message on deception, I covered certain religious groups, even in the Philippines, that deny the Lordship of Jesus Christ. And I did mention that the INC falls into this category. Why? Because they say Jesus is only a person, a prophet at best, and therefore is not the Son of God who has come in the flesh. This is actually an old heretical teaching. And many who have come from the true church of Jesus have been deceived to jump ship, if you will, into their antichristal assemblies. So you see, the restraint on global lawlessness or wickedness or lack of righteousness is removed when the professing church, when the professing believers surrender their conviction to the lies and the influences of the devil through the antichristal spirit.